Welcome to my channel and welcome to the video about my September coloring plans. I prepared so many books that you definitely will laugh at me, but usually I do maybe 70% of my colored pictures from this pile of planned book. 30% it's usually my kind of spontaneous choice, and if I didn't manage to color something in previous months, I think that I can move it to the next month. At least it's quite helpful to have pile of the prepared books where I already start to plan color combos, and if I want to select something new, of course I allow myself, but I really will try to follow my plans. And for September, all my planned books I divided into 3 groups. I already had this idea in August that if I can't travel this year because of the obvious reasons, then at least I can travel virtually, especially after I got a couple of loveliest presents, and they all are about presents. I got this book by Rita Berman. I got this book about cats traveling around the world, so I can also travel in Europe and around the world together with Rita Berman and Martin Noble. And I actually have a lot of books which I also can use for my September virtual traveling and coloring. What I gathered in Rita Berman, I want to start from something simple, to test paper, to get used to her style, because I know that it's not the easiest style for me, especially when I look at the colorings by Rita herself. I am such in love that I definitely want to do something similar, but it's style which is very complicated for me. But I need to learn. So as my first choice, I selected this Italy with Italian gelato and with pizza tower. I think that it will be easy for me to color, to select colors and to start working on this style. And in this book we have several smaller designs which I can use for better practice. That's what you can expect from Rita Berman. If everything goes smooth, then of course I can select something more complicated, but I want to travel in Italy. Then, thanks for reminding me about this beauty, my very first coloring book, which started my coloring passion, coloring hobby. And I think that it's time to color again something in easy acheur, because all I have here is my very old works when my coloring skills were very limited. Now I am proud to show my first works because I think that I did a lot of improvement with my own practice, with my self-teaching, but still I think that I need to do something different with my present level of coloring skills. To select something was complicated because style of easy acheur it's not the easiest one. I think that I will select one of the beautiful and very cozy Paris shops. So the final choice I hadn't made, but I definitely will color something here. Good thing is that I can use watercolors here also, so I think that it will be mixed media coloring. Next one, here also it was complicated choice and I decided to start from something very simple. I think that here I was mostly attracted by these flowers. Cats are also not so big and I need to get used to this paper, how I can layer pencils, how layers I can allow myself to do proper fur. So to start from the bigger cats I was a little bit afraid, so I decided to start from something simple. And here we have actually Morocco. I never was in Morocco, so I need to find some nice reference pictures, but it can easily be some part of the old Spanish cities where with these traditional flower pots on the walls. I will try to find is there a difference in the warm ochre colors which are or white which are traditional for Spain, or maybe there is something interesting for Morocco architecture. We even have the name of the city. Oh, I definitely will learn about it, so I intend to travel to Morocco. Next, I realized that books by Teresa Goodrich, some of them they also are around traveling. In Wish You Were Here, I think that my coloring will be for this beautiful forest, very peaceful scene. I think that I can even start to turn it into one of the fall season landscapes, maybe for these bushes. I can already start to use more of yellow and orange colors for the leaves, and together with brown and orange color on the deer, it can create beautiful color palette. Maybe I selected it because I simply enjoy doing wooden texture. Maybe I select something else, but that's for now my choice in Wish You Were Here. And in Village Charm, I want to do this beautiful harvest and this beautiful village harvest festival. I think that I simply miss doing this all colorful vegetables. It can be a lot of fun. I imagine that I can use some dark red for the barn, but we will see. I'm not big fan of animals in Teresa books, but here they are small, so I think that I will manage to color them. Next, I realized that I can also use this traveling theme for the Mythic World, because when we color something here, we also travel between countries. You will laugh at me because here I selected two huge spreads, but somehow I feel that for now they are the most inspiring for me. First, we can travel to Ireland, I think, because those giant steps, columns, they are in North Ireland, I believe, but of course I will learn better about this magical place. I saw a documentary about this very interesting landscape, this geological unique place, so I want to color it. And also I want to travel to Iceland. This spread, it's magical. We have four gardens of Iceland, and we have this beautiful landscape with hills and lakes, waterfalls, those tiny colorful buildings. I can imagine that probably it will take me the whole month to finish it, but I intended to do it step by step, slowly, maybe from one garden to another one, then the landscape. I want to do it. Well, I need a lot of inspiration, a lot of time. Sometimes I don't want to color anything actually after some difficult days, but when I have my prepared books, my plans, it helped me to push myself to start coloring, and when I start I feel that yeah, my inspiration returns back. So that was part about virtual traveling. Next, I decided that I finally need to start my mythographic books, which I got in the beginning of this summer, and it's also about voyage. Choice was complicated because I think that cutting bank style is challenging and difficult for me. I need to find something more simplified to start learning better how to color his designs. I am absolutely in love with his books, but I can't say that they are easy for me. I decided to start from something again connected to the travels, so here we have Egypt design. Maybe I will start from this one. I also have Odyssey, which I also hadn't started yet. And here I can't decide. Again, maybe instead of this Egypt, I can do this one. Also quite easy to select colors, because for all the Egyptian designs, color choices, they are obvious with ochre, terracotta, blue, cobalt blue, greenish blue, red and orange, so maybe I will do this one. I also want to do these three beauties, but I'm not sure that I will manage to do it now. I'm not sure what to do with all those threads, so maybe it will be the next one, and I will start from something easier where I can actually get used to the style. I need to make choice. And I want to continue coloring in Paradise. I am surprised how easily I can do pictures here. That's definitely a book for me to relax, to color without problems, and when I finish one page here, I already know two next, and I want to start coloring them immediately. I intend to continue using this technique of doing watercolor background first, which helps me to color quicker and which helps me also to get rid of the biggest amount of hidden objects. And I wish me luck, because I want to do at least one or better two pictures here. I hope that with watercolors coloring will be quicker, so I will manage to do bigger amount of works. And finally, I have pile of books which I move from month to month. It's not like my pile of shame, but something similar, because I have here pictures which I want to color from month to month. I include them into my videos, and somehow I never have enough time, or I don't feel enough creative, enough in active state of mind to color them, because all of them, they are beautiful, my treasured selection of pictures, and I don't want to color them just somehow. I want to put everything into this coloring, so maybe that's a reason I didn't felt very active, very inspired in August. Many colorings I did just to relax, so without any complicated colorings. And I hope that in September it will be better, so I can do more complicated pictures. Here I still want to start this spread, and if I want to do this design in winter, definitely it's time to do the Oak King during the fall season, and I think that it's time to start doing it now. After a lot of fun which I had with Merlin, I think that I need to color more in this book, because I enjoyed it and it wasn't very complicated. I don't know why I didn't color many pictures here. Wish me luck again, that finally, after a year of waiting, I finally can start this spread. Next month I promise to do something in Colorless Kingdom again and again. This book is still untouched, and still I want to start from this wooden elf. Now, when we have already almost the season of the falling leaves, it's even more matching to the season, so maybe again I will manage to start it in September. In Jasmine Becky's Griffiths, I planned to do this page from the spring season, but then instead of this beauty, instead of this Look Garou page, I opted to color Pirate Girl. Pirate Girl was fun to do and probably more suitable for the summer, but I still want to do this beauty. I love her hair, and it's less popular, so I didn't saw a lot of colored pictures, so I can feel that I'm not overwhelmed with already finished works. I think that I will see at the original. I will look at the original painting by Jasmine, but I will try to also do something from myself. I love her dress. It thinks that it will be complicated to show properly all the folds, keeping also this ornament on them. Maybe it's kind of silk, shiny silk. I have to think how to color it properly, but I love such challenges, so I want to do this beauty. And finally, this Briar book, which I wanted to color in August, in July. First I was thinking about this dragon, because you know that I'm always in search of good pictures with dragons, so maybe I will do this one. Oh, maybe it's already time to start doing wintry and Halloween pictures, and we have nice selection of them in this book. This one I want to do for Halloween, this one for winter. Everything is good in the book, paper, designs, so I just don't have time. Wish me luck again. I hope that these plans, they are not too much. I know that it will be complicated to finish some of them, but even if I manage maybe 1/3, I still will be perfectly happy. I never limit myself to just those pictures. I feel easier sometimes to make spontaneous choice from the huge amount of my books, or when some new book arrive, or when I want to test something on the paper. But really, I will keep those books on my table, so it will give them choice to be colored. I think that you like this selection, and if you have any other suggestions what we can color, I'm always happy to hear. Thank you, and again, wish me luck to do my plans properly.